boat is in the water now here in Tammisaari, and what we plan for the next 3 days, it's a weekend, weather seems to be nice. Go to some islands in the archipelago, like there is one Jussarö, and then later on we go more into the inland waterways to Barösund. So let's hope the weather stays fine, and see you. So we are since 1 hour on our way to Jussarö, and the weather has developed quite nicely. Little wind, not very warm, but pleasant. So we are now in the final approach to Jussarö. It is in the outer archipelago, and nowadays it's a national park of Ekenäs. So, 20 minutes ago. Welcome to Jussarö. As you can see, nobody here, we are the only one. And it's 13th of June. So first let's go and pay the harbor fees in the little cafe, which is supposed to be up here somewhere. So, will there be really a cafe here? I wonder at the moment. We are walking through the woods, and there is the outhouse. Actually, it's an old mining area as well, so they still have mines there. Gotta be careful not falling in. Well, more toilets look a little bit better than the other one. That's the ferry which brings passengers over here, because I just have seen you also can camp on the island. Bring your own tent. Although there is electricity at the mooring, but that's the only water supply you got here on the island. It has been raining quite substantially the other days before we have this wonderful weather today, and here is the cafe. Forgot your books at home? No problem, here you got at least some supplies. Jussarö. the mysterious island. So the sauna here, which we certainly will go to in the afternoon, with a marvelous view across the archipelago. Quite a nice sauna, oven in the middle, and then you just can escape through this door into the water. Jussarö is the biggest island in the outer archipelago here. It's about 18 kilometers south of Ekenäs, also known as Tamisarö. And it's amazing, the island is exceptionally large, considering its location here in the outer archipelago. And secondly, it's forested. So most of the forest on the western part, just where we are walking now here, has been left untouched for centuries. Although there are some remains of mining pits, as we have seen earlier. There was a time also when the Finnish defense forces possessed the island after World War II for regular shooting drills. But since 1989, the western part now is a national park, and only in 2005 the eastern side is open to the public. Jussarö has served as a harbor for at least 700 years, and it is a sheltered place in bad weather on the route from east-west, so Stockholm to Viipuri at that time, and also to the south to Tallinn. However, the iron ore deposits posed a serious problem to the compass, showing wrong directions leading to fatal accidents. And one shipwreck is out there, apparently from the late 16th century. So we made it to the beach down here in the south of the island, and it's an amazing place. On one hand the beach, and on the other hand the rock formation. What you find also is small rocks on the beach, which are probably magnetite, which is a black iron oxide, and it is magnetic. These eroded rocks create the black sand here on the beach, on one hand due to natural erosion, and also due to wave action breaking down the iron-rich rocks. So, that's the origin of the mining activities on the island. mining started as early as 1834, and by that time only in pits, just the one we have seen earlier, but only in 1961, serious undersea mining with a depth of 246 meters was done. And due to world competition, then in the end the mining activity stopped already in 1967. After the long walk, now we are back in the harbor, and what is left is a feeling of a mysterious island with wild nature on the western part and the Finnish industrial heritage in the east. Also some mysterious vehicles are nowadays on the island. I guess now it's time for the summer.
It is 9:20 now on Sunday the 14th, and we are leaving the wonderful island of Jussarö, which we enjoyed very much.
Aber nach dem Dings da oben. Ja, dann musst du... We are leaving now the outer archipelago, going towards the inner waterways. Horizont. It's 10:15. Das kann sein, ja. We are almost at the end of our trip, and as you can imagine, on a Sunday afternoon in the vicinity of Helsinki or Espoo, there's quite a lot of traffic here on the water. So, see you next time. Bye.